Kindred, your presence.
Welcome back to Bloodlines, Neonate, and let's answer a phone call. Hello?
Are you interested in saving money on long-distance calls?
You done real well bringing our boy back. I got your info, hero.
Yes?
The same information I gave your prince, I also traded to the Giovanni for a bit of juicy gossip. You both had an equal opportunity to take it. They just had a bit more initiative.
The Giovanni.
If you're going to play jihad, you need to do your homework. Knowledge is power, and power has a price. But seeing as how I've already got what I want from them, I'll give you a freebie.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to love this. They've got skeletons in their closet. Literally. I should have played the cat skills. Incest, organized crime, death cults. That's the Giovanni. Spaghetti and corpses, boss.
Okay, tell me a secret.
The Incaran sarcophagus isn't the only occult item they're hoarding. I hear they've got a collection that'd make Alistair Crowley come back from the dead. That is, assuming he isn't already sitting on a shelf somewhere over there.
Okay, so where are they?
Oh, I'll tell you. And if you're foolish enough to go there, well, don't say I didn't warn you, boss. They have a mansion in the city. I'll draw you a map. They're having a reunion. Anyone who isn't a Giovanni shouldn't get within 50 yards.
Cool, that's where I'm going.
Am I the only one who saw this coming a million miles away?
Seems so.
You get 'em, boss. You give 'em one for Gary. If you should survive and ever need any information, come back and see me. I'm always here. And everywhere.
Yeah, I'll remember that. Okay, so yeah, we need to go see the Giovanni, though I have to say, the Giovanni is an interesting, just an interesting clan. Yes, they are actually a clan, and you can't become them for good reason. We're gonna head back to Hollywood real quick. We gotta talk to Abram. Hello.
Evening.
So Kingsway, there was a, I don't know how to pronounce that. Notice I've used past tense.
Exceptional. Come by in a little while. I should have something for you then.
Oh, right. Sure, I'll stop by to pick it up. Leave and then re-enter. Okay, I'm back.
Evening.
About that gift, can I have it now?
Here. And thanks again for your help earlier. And remember what I told you about LaCroix. You're good, kid. He doesn't deserve you.
No, he doesn't. Thanks for the gift, Isaac. All right, now let's head out of here and I'll meet you on the street. Okay, well, welcome back to our haven. I wanted to stop by here before we went. Should have just told you guys that. Let's read our email real quick here. Let's see. 15. Beware the Black Queen. All right, well, that's exciting. I don't think you have anything to say, do you?
Master?
No, not really. I don't need your blood or anything, so I think that's pretty much it here. So let's head. Oh, no, that's the. I keep doing that. Why do I always enter the bathroom first? Complete habit, I guess. All right, so the first thing we want to do, let's go to the taxi, but we're actually going to want to play with our stats a little bit before we head to the Giovanni mansion. The little, like, in between each area, there's like a save screen, and they've been kind of talking about the Giovanni. They know a lot. They have a lot. Okay, so persuasion here, we want to up this to 8, so I'm going to throw a point into charisma. I think that's going to be the cheapest, maybe not the cheapest way to do it. Actually, then, let's go and do that because it'll up our research as well. So our scholarship will be maxed out at this point. We still have a lot of experience points to save. Hold on to those because we're going to be starting to dump those into our physical and things like dodge and melee like really soon. So go ahead and take that. And let's go to the Giovanni stronghold. Pretty sure that we are gonna fit right in here, by the way. Let's talk to this woman here.
Yeah, what is it?
This is the Giovanni mansion?
Giovanni? Oh yeah, here's the place. I haven't met you before. Are you the family? Member of the family?
Yes I am.
Is that right? Hell of a family to be born into or married into or both. You have an invitation with you?
Yes, I've got it. I'll see you inside. Let's talk to this guy.
Yes, what is it?
Is your wife okay?
She'll be fine after I get a pot of coffee in her.
If I were you, I'd worry about her embarrassing me.
Well, she did pretty much cause the last function to come to a screeching halt. That woman has the self-control of a pubescent chimpanzee.
You better hurry up. I think she's gonna puke. Yeah, and she does.
Come on, Maria. We're going home.
But as she leaves, we get 2 Giovanni invitations, so let's go ahead and grab those and just head on in. Yeah, stop by this guy first.
You have invitation.
I do. Here you go.
Please have a wonderful time.
Thanks. All right, let's head on in. Okay, so there's a lot you could do here. You could talk to some people, get some information. You could find out a little bit more about the family. But here's the deal. There is a vampire side of the Giovanni family and a human side of the Giovanni family. Only Giovanni can be turned by Giovanni, so you can't just like join the clan. That's not allowed. Additionally, some of the family members actually do kind of realize that there's something weird going on with the Giovanni family. But as of right now, this whole thing is like a big power thing where they're trying to choose who becomes the next vampires. So let's talk to this woman in white here.
Hi. I don't think we've met before.
Maria Rossellini, and you are?
Nadia Milliner. It's a pleasure to meet you, Maria. Are you from the Chicago Rosellinis?
That's right.
Oh, you must give my regards to Great Aunt Frances when you get back. I stayed with her last time I was out that way. She was very sweet to me.
I will. So what do you do?
I'm working on my master's out here. I'm from back east. The Giovannis have been nice enough to let me stay here while I finish up my studies. I've learned a great deal from them. Like you wouldn't believe.
For example?
I really can't say much about that.
I know a little about our family secrets. The dead tell you tales too?
There's something I want to show you, but you absolutely can't tell anyone, even other people here, okay? Follow me.
I think you could say either one of the ones that are persuasion. So let's go ahead and follow her, though.
Come on.
I don't feel like there should be something in here. Ah, yes, there is. There is a Bad Monkey No Banana book there. Let's grab that. And she just opened...
Come on.
A secret door for us. All right, I'm coming.
Come on.
I'm coming. I'm right here. For the record, you need a persuasion of 8 to get her to work with you. Otherwise, you're gonna have to find another way to get in here. So in this room, before we go too far, head around the corner here and grab the Giovanni book, which is for Pisha.
You know what they do in this room?
Looks like an embalming room in a funeral parlor.
Mm-hmm. Know what they do with the corpses?
No idea.
I shouldn't do this, but why don't I show you? Gets pretty weird from here. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, and be ready to run. You'll understand when it happens. Follow me.
Okay. What do you, oh gosh. Spiral staircase and stairs, not a good mix. Okay, we've got these zombies.
Shh. They don't usually attack. Just don't provoke them.
So they are actually after you at this point. We're gonna just go ahead and dodge them and head first of all into this room here. Grab that item, grab it. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh no. Well, that's not really useful here now, is it? I'm gonna go ahead and just drop one of the ledgers that we picked up and
What's happening?
yeah, they're in the way.
They're coming to get us. Oh my gosh, we've got to get out of here.
Yes, I agree with that. I'm gonna grab the fun item here, which if you go ahead and check, our inventory is now full again. We're gonna have to figure that out. A tidal chorus of whispers washes across your thoughts. They seem to be offering guidance, but their message eludes your conscious mind. Their motivations are unknown, but you find yourself increasingly willing to submit to their guidance. As long as you possess Salosemt, you will gain an extra point of experience every time you're rewarded 3 or more experience. It may or may not have other effects. I actually don't know if it has other effects, actually. Okay, let's... Oh gosh, no. Yeah, there's zombies, get off of me. That guy is just... Yeah, when you're getting attacked, normally I think they pretty much ignore you. Let's see if we can't clear these guys out. I think we need to clear some of them out. So, don't feel too bad. They are dead. These people are dead. Oh, ow, stop that right now. I think they spawn continuously. I'm not sure. Nadia, are you okay? You doing alright in here? Alright, let's see if we can't get through it finally. I'm not sure what triggers... There it is. I'm not sure what triggers this guy coming through the door, but there we go. And let's just follow the pathway here. So welcome to an extremely dark area. We are now, as you can kind of tell, we are in combat. Like I said, I'm not entirely certain what triggers things here. Let's see if I can't. Okay. Just wanted to get that. Now if you come here... Nope, this is the wrong side. Oh wait. There it is. Yeah, you can actually get through here. Oh my god, there's zombies everywhere. I don't think you can feed on them. They are dead. Which, that would make sense if you can't feed on them. Okay. I think we just need to keep going a little bit. Honestly, this place is kind of difficult to figure out where you're going. I'm gonna clear out the zombies as I go. Might as well. They're in the way. Ah, here we go. So we're gonna come in this direction. You're gonna find this little door, finally. And now there is this area. I have kind of a guide, but honestly, it's hard to figure out exactly where you need to go. And you can kind of see that this area is fairly well circular. Let's see if we can't find the door. Actually, we need to find the door. One of these opens. I don't know which one it is, though. Door, 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 door. Come on. Yeah. Here it is. We're gonna go in, continue to go into the center. And we are now down here. I hope we're going the right direction. Alright, and then we go down a little bit. Okay, so now that we have reached this area, we went down some stairs. That's what you were looking for. It's kind of difficult to find, but I'm gonna go ahead and say right now we're going into boss time, so it would be a good time to save. Alright, so now that we have done that, let us head inside.
Kindred, your presence here violates the agreement between our leaders. Leave now, or face the consequences of your actions.
Let's discuss this problem, whatever it may be.
There is an alliance between your leader LaCroix and Mistress Ming Zhao. You violate the agreement. If you do not leave, we are not responsible for your death.
What alliance? What are you talking about?
We'll give you one more chance to leave this place and keep your life. You will go?
Let's see here. I've got my mission. I will stay.
The time for decisions has passed. We Chang brothers accept your life graciously.
Nope. Alright, so first of all, back off. Like, hardcore back off and get your katana out. I'm gonna switch to Blood Purge here. It won't do a lot of damage, but will allow us to hit him. Oh, hate that attack that he does. Yeah, he does supernatural damage, as you noticed. I think I'll switch to Blood Shield, just to give me a little bit more oomph. Yeah, welcome to what he's going to be doing constantly. It won't hurt if you need to use a blood pack during all of this. Do what you need to do to stay alive. Claw Brother is the hardest one. I'm not sure, you know, why the other one isn't that big of a deal. But he's not. Okay, we're going to be fine. Come on. There we go. One more hit, and we're done here. And we've taken the sarcophagus. Oh, my coat is freaking out as I move. But we got the sarcophagus. We're back. Let's talk to LaCroix.
My Wunderkind returns. In my entire court, I knew there was only one who could have succeeded in this task. Finally, the Ankaran sarcophagus is ours. Come, I've granted Beckett's request to study and document all the markings of the sarcophagus. You've met Beckett, haven't you? Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the city has really been all about.
Okay. Yeah, might as well just let him do his thing so that we can get...
What have you assessed so far?
Unfortunately for the Heralds of Doom, it appears we won't be opening Pandora's box. The markings, as far as I can tell, are of Assyrian origin. An extraordinary piece, but nothing earth-shattering.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it.
For the record, the prince is not weak, he is a vampire.
Beckett, do you see any mechanism for the lid?
It's just, it's
I haven't
locked.
as yet had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in
Thank
my
you, Beckett.
bag.
Why won't it open, Beckett? And you, I thought you said it looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it
All
open.
right, child. What?
You and Beckett, figure out a way
Why
to
is
open
my
it.
coat on the
I
wrong
need to
side
know
of
what's
me?
inside. I have other matters to attend to. Come get me when a solution has been found.
Wait. What's up, Beckett?
Ah, the depths to which I'll sink to prove others wrong. The young ones get so temperamental. Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus, if only to show the city that Gehenna, contrary to popular belief, has not begun.
You heard LaCroix. Let's just open it and get him off our backs.
Thinking of leaving the organization? You'll break poor Sebastian's heart. Seriously, my advice would be to follow this sarcophagus nonsense through before you defect. Princes don't handle rejection
He's giving
well.
us a hint. So how do we open it?
In the last few seconds, I've had very few epiphanies. I may be old, but I didn't
This
build
is not
it.
that old.
How knowledgeable are you on ancient Assyrian funerary constructs?
Assyrians, didn't we go to war with them a few years back?
Fortunately for us, I know of someone who has distinguished himself in this field.
Oh, yeah?
His name is Dr. Anders Johansen, a professor of archaeology from Norway. He was the one responsible for finding the sarcophagus, and as far as I know, the only authority on its origin and design.
So why isn't he here?
Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel downtown. But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper. Appears he's been
course he
abducted.
has. Damn it, why does everything have to be so difficult?
Where's the fun? Without complications.
So where is he?
I detected the scent of myrrh incense, which is usually burned in monasteries. Also, I found beach sand in part of a muddy footprint. Putting two and two together, I located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansson captive.
Oh, what? How did you...
Actually, there were 2 hunters on the roof of the building opposite the hotel who were positively delighted to tell me everything they knew, provided I stopped dangling them headfirst over the
Beautiful.
side.
Hunters have this guy? What would hunters want with an archaeologist?
The hunters abducted Dr. Johansson for his own protection, or at least that's how they've justified it. He's being held by the Society of Leopold and used, quite ingeniously, as bait for Prince LaCroix's minions.
Oh, of course. The Society of Leopold?
Sebastian mentioned you ran into one of the hunters from the Society of Leopold some time ago. They're so secret a church organization, I don't even think they know if they exist. But essentially, they're murderers for Christ, or some such deity.
Yeah, so how do we get him out?
You'll have to go to the monastery and find a way into the tunnels beneath, where the hunters are holding Johansson. I'm afraid I can't accompany you, but then it's best you go alone. Too many of us might set them off, like fundamentalists on contrary opinions.
So snarky. How do I get there?
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly, Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
He's just... Okay, fine. All right, I have a few questions before I go.
Excellent.
So you can talk to some stuff about here. You spoke of Gehenna before. I think the sarcophagus is part of it.
Well, if we open it up and the world ends, then yes. If we open it up and the world does not end, then no. I'd wager the latter.
Have you learned anything else about the Thin Bloods?
How any sane kindred could think these poor unfortunates are an immediate threat to us is absurd. Most were afraid, or at the very least uneasy, around me. Tragic. Their desperation could very well hold the spark of revolution, however.
Anything else you can tell me about the Society of Leopold?
The Society, for the most part, knows very little about us. But they do know how to kill and torture us, and that's enough. Also, some of them exhibit powers that can make them quite formidable. Best not to announce yourself.
All right, tell me about yourself.
I've said quite a lot about myself already. I know even less about you than you do me. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Oh, what do we got here? I appreciate your interest in me. I am fascinated by you.
Then I'll let you in on a little secret. Beckett may not be the name I was born with. Events always seem to unfold wherever I go, like Chicago a few years ago. Oh, it's a bother to explain. Either I'm pursuing fate, or it's got a bone to pick with me. Unless you've got further questions, I'd really like to get back to looking at the sarcophagus.
All right. No, that's all.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist. Try not to put the idea in his head.
Okay. So at this point, there's no point to talking to any one of these guys, so let's just get out of here. Now, at this point, we have a few quests left over. The Society for the Preservation of Professors is the next main quest. Now, the problem with this main quest is once you do it, there's really no turning back time to finish anything up. So you want to do everything else before you actually start moving ahead. And we have a few. We've got some cameras. We've got a tangled web. We need to go kill somebody. And we've got to go give some stuff to Pisha, which we'll go do, and then finish traffic. So we're moving along quite nicely. I will see you guys next time as we start working on those side quests, which we want for the experience, so then we can go do the main quest. Yeah, it'll be fun.